Picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity... And the shot! Superb from Dembele!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good. Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Vinicius Junior, Mbappe. He's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Tacho gets across to intercept that. Can he get it through? Oh, he's found support out wide. Goes for a shot! Dembele! Brilliant! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Not one, but two. It is a dream start. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Paris Saint-Germain are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Paris Saint-Germain are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
João Neves. Paris Saint-Germain are already cruising here. 2-0, a fabulous start. Now, what about a counter-attack? He's shifting through the gears here. Shapes to shoot! Madrid with the corner, they're first. Madrid with another chance from a corner. Madrid have their second corner now. It's a mighty effort! He's missed, but not by that far. Hakimi. Pacho. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. And he's found a way past. Pass is just off target. Hakimi kept his eye on it, and he's there. Ambitious ball here. Vinicius Junior providing an outlet on that flank.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, it's played into the area. Keeper's dealt with that. And he has been fouled there. And no surprise, that's a booking. Now, there are plenty in the middle waiting for this. Eder Militao. Eder Militao, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And a chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Bellingham is offering a wry smile there.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Played out towards the right wing. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. João Neves. Paris Saint-Germain finding their passes. Knocks it into space. Alexander-Arnold kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Kvaratskhelia. And the keeper gets his hands on it. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that's a key interception. He's in plenty of space here. Vinicius Junior. Oh, look at the space here. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Ball's gone out of play. Dembele. Muscular approach does pay off here. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle, so a genuine chance to increase the lead. Vitinha!
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Oh, looks a smashing ball. And that has put paid to that. Fabian Ruiz! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Vitinha plays it short. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Chance! Oh. Here. Paris Saint-Germain have the chance to go the other way. And he's worked it through. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. And here's Dembele. Rudiger gets a foot in here. Vinicius Junior. Crunching tackle. And the whistle goes for half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Paris Saint-Germain clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
Paris Saint-Germain ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. And we are back on the way. Vitinha puts them all in. That's a corner kick. Corner number 2 then. And that has been cleared. He's having a go! Oh, denied!
Hakimi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Strong running down that left.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Defending was strong and firm. Marquinhos. Nuno Mendes. Now, can they get him away? And it's Alexander-Arnold. Oh, that was vital. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Doué. That has been cut short.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Vitinha. Madrid needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Now it's Doué. Hakimi. And he's whipped it across.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
Corner number 3 coming up.
Será sustituido por el dorsal 15. Cambio de jugadores.
And the keeper beats it away. He's had a shot! So the fourth corner of the game. And he's taking no chances there. And it's Ruiz. Fabian Ruiz has got himself a free kick. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is shoots! They're up to 5 corners now. Big header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. And the pass is intercepted. And that has left him in a heap. Kvaratskhelia gets into a good position. Punched away. Deftly away. Passes short and sharp. And the shot! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Lee Kang-in brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Fabian Ruiz. Vitinha. Paris Saint-Germain still have the cards to affect this game.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, the ball's gone astray. Oh, what has happened here? Great chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
El dorsal 11. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 21. El dorsal
Neves. Fabian Ruiz. Rudiger does well to get it back. Now that looks a decent ball. That looks a good ball through. Good read, needed to be. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, Red, nice interception. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Lee Kang-in, showing good feet. Shot a goal! Well, now it's a race for the ball. The corner count is rising. That's 6. And it's Mendes. And here's Lee Kang-in. And that's aimed into the middle. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Nicely spread. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Fabian Ruiz. Now Barcola. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Chouameni spots it and intercepts. Lee Kang-in. And they can counter here. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. João Neves. He's a sharp little ball here.
Habrá 5 minutos de descuento.
Threads one in. He's found some space. Can he finish? Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's a lucky 7th corner. And that should get the job done. 5 minutes to add. Passing nice and neat. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. It's a pretty loose pass. And that is expertly dealt with. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Mbappe. Pass somewhat off target. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Paris Saint-Germain are enjoying their moments of collective uplift. A win achieved with efficiency and certainty, as we've come to expect from them. Dembele taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Your reflections then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear...
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. It is a monster matchup. A header!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Knocks it out wide. Looking tidy in possession here. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Mbappe is onto this. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, super! Rodrigo! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Rodrigo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. This time, surely! That is decidedly lacking.
Mbappe clearly knew where that was falling. He'll be disappointed he didn't put it away.
Marquinhos promptly onto that, and that is that. Courtois sends that a long way. Vinicius Junior. Cross to the back post. Marquinhos getting this one clear. Jim, in games of this nature, who can make the difference?
Trent Alexander-Arnold is one of the more productive players around, despite being a defender. When you look at his stats and see his contributions, you can realise how key a player he really is. And I suppose in many ways you can call him the perfect example of the modern fullback.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Vitinha. Now it's Doué. Driving forward. Vinicius Junior. Third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Oh, it's Dembele. Dembele? Oh, that pass isn't the best.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Vinicius Junior. That's a nicely shaped ball, good take. Can he finish? And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
And it's Doué. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Marquinhos. Nicely weighted ball. And the finish! And he's done it! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Shot a goal! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. Bellingham! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Now it's Mbappe. Rodrigo. And he's heaved it away. Bellingham plays it. Terrific header. In he goes again. Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And that has been cleared. And now they can spring out of defence. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Played out to the left flank, and he was quick to react. Vitinha. Oh, that's fabulous. Vitinha running with the ball. And it's Ruiz. And this is Dembele. And the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Played out wide. And it's made its way to him. And it's hoisted clear. And claimed it back swiftly. And this is Dembele. Goes for a shot! It's in! They have come roaring back!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
And we hit half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting...
He's had a shot! Superb from Dembele!
Oh, that was magnificent. What a way to stamp your ability on a game. Not necessarily pivotal, but it has most definitely shifted momentum.
Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Well, most of those go high and wide because of their difficulty. He made it look like he does it every day.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Fabian Ruiz. And it's Vitinha. Out to the right. Dembele. And a chance! Dembele! Brilliant! A finish of true class! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty...
There's the shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better chance, really. And 99 times out of 100, and you know what I'm going to say next.
Out to the left it goes. Paris Saint-Germain come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactic.
Shoots! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Vinicius Junior. Vitinha. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Vinicius Junior. João Neves. Rudiger kept his eye on it, and he's there. Tries to play it through. Brilliantly cut out. Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you can see his annoyance.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
Será sustituido por el dorsal 21.
Now it's Rodrigo. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Rudiger gets across to intercept that. Pass is just off target. It's a throw-in. Another throw-in. Lee Kang-in. Paris Saint-Germain are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. And he's in on goal, and the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, it's fallen loose again! It's bounced back off the post. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Marquinhos spots it and intercepts. That's an imaginative pass. Succumbs to the pressure. Lee Kang-in has created one goal already. Now it's Mbappe. Marquinhos makes the interception. João Neves. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Just about up to 75 minutes. And it's Bellingham. Rodrigo. Can he get on the end of this? Safonov breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Great vision. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now there's a fine ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Played in deep. Cleared without complication.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 5, el dorsal 11. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 15. El dorsal
Passing
30.
nice and neat.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Tchouaméni can get it clear. Now can... Shot, surely! Tries to pass it through. He shifted it to the flank.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. And this is Dembele. It's Dembele! Another big chance that gets away.
Paris Saint-Germain really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Well read, nice interception. And here's Mbappe. Big chance! No mistake! Late drama, late goal! This will be one frantic ending! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Paris Saint-Germain really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Madrid give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending.
And he thumps it clear. And that is the end of it. They hung on right till the finish. Paris Saint-Germain have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it. Vitinha! It's Dembele! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
And it's Doué. Hakimi. Shot could be Dembele! Superb from Dembele!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again. Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that.
And a chance! Oh, taken with style! Not one, but two. It is a dream start. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
It's Dembele! Off the post. Just cruising. They are cruising. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Can he finish? A whisker away from making it 4.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Paris Saint-Germain with the corner, they're first. And now they can spring out of defence. Engages and forces him off the ball. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Good take, and is he in? Kvaratskhelia! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. João Neves. Mbappe. Good running, strong and purposeful. He's in space and looking for options. Bellingham.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Doué. That looks a decent ball.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Shot a goal! That's another chance! No mistake! Yet another goal in an awesome performance! They are in complete charge! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Paris Saint-Germain are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Ball driven towards the far post. Dembele! That's been cut out, well played. And that's put paid to a promising move. Fabian Ruiz. And here's Dembele. Eder Militao does well to get it back.
Dembele really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And here's Kvaratskhelia. Dembele. Bullish header! And it's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Now it's Rodrigo. Bellingham. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he has shown him a yellow card. Well, that pass isn't the best. Half-time getting close now. Passing nice and neat. And a chance! It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for them.
Doué. João Neves. This is Dembele. Pass somewhat off target. Tries to play it through. And that has put paid to that. Vitinha played out to the right. It's come to nothing. It's a sharp pass.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Paris Saint-Germain have had it all their own way so far then, and they go in at the break in an utterly dominant position. And the game has already resumed here. That's a lovely, neat pass. And this is Dembele. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.